Chapter 1036, Bushido is the Way of Death. Alright, so the chapter first panel starts off with King just getting wrecked. The aftermath. He's bleeding, sword shattered, wing shattered. Alright, so you got Zoro. Zoro's exhausted. King is saying, Kaido. And then looks like a mini flashback. Are you still under that belief, King? The first bubble of the second page, and I am already in shocked. But let's see where this goes. I don't want to get carried away. So Kaido is saying, are you still under that belief, King? You think I'm Joy Boy? Is the world I'm creating really the one that you wished for? Whoa. Legends are legends. That is all. Legends are legends. That is all. No, I seek nothing from you anymore. My life belongs to you. Just continue to be the strongest there is. And I won't lose any fight either. I'll make you the king of the pirates. Okay, so he's remembering the promise he made to Kaido back in the day when they met. And here we have a scene of King losing to Zoro. From now to the day I beat him to become the greatest swordsman, I will never lose. Got a problem with that? King of the pirates. And now we have a little mini flashback of Zoro declaring that he will lose. So we have two sides of the same coin, essentially. King saying to Kaido he will never lose and he'll make him the king of the pirates. And Zoro saying the same thing and declaring that Luffy's going to be the king of the pirates way back in the day. Interesting. Guess I might as well become the king of hell. Battle outside the dome. Right brain tower. Winner Zoro. That is it. That is it. Zoro's victorious. He's it. He's won. He's done it. Alright. King has just been defeated. Really? Really? So the lead performers and Toby Roper are all down. This is a grave state of affairs. But of course, there are still two monsters in this battle. Call who can render all of this valiant effort There are still two monsters in this battle who can render all of this valiant effort futile. Okay, and then we have a shot of Big Mom. Okay, so she's up against Kid and Law, it seems. Okay. There's another battle being waged here, however. If Luffy defeats Kaido, his flame clouds will disappear, causing Onigashima to fall upon the capital and explode from its store of gunpowder. It's getting dangerously close to the island, huh? It would mean the deaths of tens of thousands of innocent people. I will not let you go there, as they enjoy the fire festival, unaware of the danger nearby. Also, a second menace, the burning spirit of Kanjuro's hatred on Orochi's orders, seeks to explode Onigashima in mid-air and heads downward, with Yamato in pursuit. There's a lot of things going on right now, dude. It's crazy. Door to the basement armory. There you are. Rocky's guarding the door. Rocky's guarding the door to the basement. Numbers, Rocky. Okay. We don't have time to beat him. Take the key and operate the lever that opens and closes the door. Do it quick. Do it the quick way. Fuga. Do it the quick way, Fuga. Okay. Thanks, Fuga. Keep Rocky down for me. Okay. Inside the castle, second floor and first floor crawl space. Skull blast grass. Don't fall back. Capture the Akazaya samurai and straw hat. I butchered that so bad. I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna die. That guy's worth 200 million. It's nothing but flames and foes in every direction. Sir Usopp, leave me. Take Kiku. No, Master Kin, I am done for. Cool, I'll leave the both and save my own skin. Wait, then why did I even show up? What is with you, samurai, and your death wishes? What use is your pride taking responsibility through harakiri? I'm not a fan of this culture of yours. I cling to life with snot running from my nose if I have to. I don't care if it looks pathetic, I survive. It's what I do, and it's the entire reason I'm standing here alive today. Sir Usopp, Why are you idiots so satisfied with just pulling off your raid? Yeah, I can't do this. He's right, of course. Get down. Dang, Izo. Hey, what's he doing here? The former Whitebeard pirate division leader. It's Izo. I saw Marco on the performance floor, too. What's going on? Ah, who's that? Thanks, though. Izo? Brother, I fear. Don't speak. It will only hurt you. We'll have plenty of time to talk later. Focus on your survival. If you truly believe in Straw Hat Luffy, that is. Take them to safety, God Usopp. What? You know who I am? Help me out, Hamlet. Let's go. You got it. 3rd floor. Undo this paralysis jutsu, Raizo. I have you defeated. You undo yours first. I forgot this fight was taking place. Actually, well, not really. It just hasn't been brought up. Anyway. Fine. Do as you wish. But unfortunately for you, the flames have reached you first. My paralysis will fade as soon as you are dead. I am a vassal of Lord Odin. You call this heat? I don't even feel it. Treasure repository, 2nd floor. Is this a dream or waking life? What's taking so long, Fukurokuju? We must escape before this island blows up. Is something the matter, my lord? Oh, we got Orochi and freaking Orochi and Hiyori now. Is something the matter, my lord? Oh, it's nothing. I know, Kumurasaki. Play that song for me. The one I love. Of course. 2nd basement floor. We gotta skedaddle, Inbi. Those guys are bad news. Sorry, Zanki. So long, Drake. Is Drake out? What up? What is this panel? Let me analyze this panel. Oh, crap. Hold up. CP0's on the scene now. CP0's on the scene. Hold up. That took longer than I expected. He was tough. Apu got away. Have you caught Nico Robin? Not yet. We were interrupted. Well, hurry. We should leave this castle. You mean, the lead performers are down. If the new generation should actually win this battle, it would be massive news. The impact will fan the flames of the incidents occurring all over the world as we speak. What happens over the next several minutes will set the course for the times to come. That's true, but don't you think they've already hit the limit of what human beings can achieve? Gum gum. Alright. Luffy and Kaido about to go in. Gum gum rock gun. Oh crap. Whoa. Both Luffy and Kaido are laughing. I'm having fun now. So am I, and that is gonna be the end of chapter 1036. So, this is a action-filled chapter. A lot of back and forth between different settings on Wano currently. Like I said, it really does feel like this is starting to wrap up. This last panel is particularly interesting to me because Luffy and Kaido, the way they're fighting right now and the way they're talking and laughing, it almost seems to me it seems like they're just having a friendly sparring match. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're into martial arts, boxing, whatever the heck, if you're into a combat sport and you find a sparring partner that is equal to your skill level, it is fun to do that. It is fun. You learn faster. You get better faster. You improve together. And that is the vibe that I'm getting both from Luffy and Kaido at this point. They're beating the crap out of each other. They're not holding back. It's not, you can obviously tell that this battle means something to them and there's a lot at stake here. But both Luffy and Kaido are essentially looking at each other, laughing, and acknowledging that they are having fun fighting each other. Oddly enough, I like seeing this. This is a different type of fight from, say, Luffy versus Lucci and any other fight he's had in the past. Because in the previous fights, you could kind of sense the desperation that Luffy had in trying to win. But in this one, even though it's a massive fight with insane stakes, they're still having fun. And they're telling us right now, straight up, I'm having fun now. Kaido responds by saying, so am I, which is interesting to me. It kind of reminds me of Ippo versus Sendo in Hajime no Ippo. If you guys are fans of that, you'll know what I'm talking about. First thing that came to mind. But yeah, dang, this is a good chapter. One thing I do want to say and that I'm curious about is what is CP0 going to ultimately do? Because now they're in the picture. They're starting to make their own move. And if you remember, they were really interested in going after Who's Who. A couple chapters back, it was a while back, like when he was fighting Jinbei, CP0 was essentially talking about how Who's Who is still out there and that they need to confirm his identity and death. Well, he's out there somewhere after Jinbei laid him out, so I wonder if CP0 is going to make it a priority to find him and how that would go. What else? Usopp had a nice moment in this chapter. He had a pretty good speech. Essentially talking about how he always does what it takes to survive. You know, and when you really think about it, he's kind of like the most normal one of the Straw Hats, meaning he thinks his actions may be cowardly, but he definitely thinks first of himself and surviving. And maybe, I don't know how One Piece is going to end, of course, but with Usopp's character, the way I see things going is either he dies and becomes immortalized in legend, or he is a survivor and is the one that tells the tale of the Straw Hat Pirates, of Luffy, and how they conquered the world. That's how I kind of see Usopp's character go down towards the end of One Piece. It was cool that he got acknowledged in this chapter by Izo. Also, King thinking that Kaido was going to be Joy Boy, I thought that was interesting. And it was interesting how both him and Zoro had essentially vowed to never lose and make their captain the king of the pirates. One other thing I want to point out. Where is Big Mom's crew? They got to show up at some point, right? If I remember correctly, when they got knocked back down the waterfall by Marco, I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe that Marco declared, he said to them as they were falling, the next time you reach the waterfall, when you finally reach the country, the world is not going to be the same. Essentially saying that there is going to be a massive change in the world the next time they reach the top of the waterfall. So if that is true, then Big Mom's children, her crew, probably aren't going to reach them until the battle is over. That's my understanding of things. There's so much going on that it's difficult for me to think about everything and try to speculate where each plot point is going to go. Also, I thought Orochi asking Hiyori to play the song was a little interesting. Maybe in the anime, it's not the end of the act, so I was going to say maybe that would be the end of the act in the anime, but anyway. Let me just stop it right here and go into the next chapter. Chapter 1037, Drunken Dragon Bagua. Cover story. Cherma 66, and An Emotionless Excursion, Volume 2, Judge Size. Flower Capital, Wano. You've had too much to drink. Too much. It's the only day of the year I can get drunk. The rest of the time it's just pain. Living in this country is hell. Hear that, Orochi? Stop that. Shh. You never know what officials might be listening. The festival's reaching its end. I see them preparing the skyboats. Now write a wish to our dearly departed ancestors. I hope they make it come true. I'm sure they will. They really are writing all their wishes. Okay. Onigashima, near the capital. Kaido is drinking. And Luffy's like, why are you drinking right now? Because I'm having fun. You want one too? Down below, they're having the fire festival in the city. It's the same day we have our big feast on Onigashima. The feast you and your friends so unceremoniously ruined. He's laughing. Kaido's laughing. He is, yeah, Luffy. You're totally drunk, says Luffy. Just don't use that as an excuse for why I beat you. Got it? Haha, don't be stupid. Whoa, I wouldn't make myself weaker. It's a sign that I've accepted you. I wonder how long it's been since I fought someone who could truly go toe-to-toe with me. Drunken Dragon. Bagua. Lightning Hammer. Dang, that's a powerful looking attack. Performance floor inside the dome. There's a huge crack in the roof. First the castle's on fire, now the dome might collapse. Yo, Luffy got wrecked. Hold up. As fun as this might be, the castle and island are half destroyed already. They're useless to me now. I'm so miserable. Can't even keep one castle intact. Man, that hurt. He's so tough. I'll have to rebuild it, I guess. But it took 5 years to make it in the first place. Okay. Kaido's drowning in his sorrows, it says. Guess I was the one getting sloppy. I gave it everything I had. But I think it just wasn't meant to be. Dragon Twister, Demolition Gust. Whoa. Stay away from me. Just leave me alone, you idiot. This is what happens to people who don't take a hint. Luffy with the counter, I think. Take this, you drunk, and Luffy smacked him. Alright, he got him. Kaido's neck is snapped all the way back. He's not dead, of course, but that looks like a powerful attack that Luffy did. Kind of like Ulti and Luffy clash with their foreheads, but Kaido and Luffy are not even touching. His hoki's getting stronger. Just when I'm finally good and drunk, you're going to sober me up? Okay. Really quickly. Next page I turn, the first thing I see is Mariejois, the red line. So I am going to read through this slowly because I know anytime Mariejois shows up, something important is going to get dropped. So, alright. Sacred Mariejois, red line. This year's reverie is simply accursed. Oh, let it go already. It's what is unfolding in Wano that makes matters pressing now. The 5 Elder Stars. Who could have imagined the battle would become this intense? If we strike, it should be now. Are they gonna go? If we strike, it should be now. I presume we have Nico Robin in custody already. When Kaido and Big Mom are involved in a fight, death could easily come for anyone, which makes it the perfect cover to eliminate inconveniences. At sea, near Wano, world government. Oh crap, dude, the government's going to Wano. They're going to Wano. All ships remain on standby. What is it? There's a huge shadow up ahead. What is it? I don't know. An island? No. That's impossible. That fruit is only a legend. That fruit is only a legend now. Even to us, it has not awakened upon centuries. For centuries upon centuries. Then why would the world government bother to give that one specific devil fruit another name? Why did my page freeze? I can't scroll down. Let me refresh this. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, it's Zunisha. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. It's to erase that fruit's name from the Woo! This is Zunisha. Oh, what is Zunisha doing here? And that is the end of the chapter. That is the end of the chapter. So we have got to talk about this chapter because this was a good chapter, and the last 2 pages put the freaking cherry on top. Amazing chapter, especially the last 2 pages. So there's a lot to uncover here. There's a lot to talk about. So first of all, anytime that the series cuts to Mariejois, the Red Line, Pangea Castle, whatever the heck, we know there is going to be an insane amount of important information that is going to get dropped on us. And that is exactly what happened here. So first of all, we have the 5 elders, and they are getting news that they are losing at Wano. They're getting wrecked. And they're also saying, if we were to strike, it should be now. This means that they are already planning. They're thinking about making a move, and that if there's any time to do it, it has to be right now. Not only that, they want Nico Robin in custody because they're already saying, I presume we have her in custody already, right? So that's another thing. And then they say, Kaido and Big Mom, anytime they are involved in a fight, death could come easily to anybody, which makes the perfect cover to eliminate inconveniences, which means they want certain people dead. They want certain people dead. Other than the Straw Hats, other people within that island, within Wano, they want to eliminate them. The first person that comes to mind is Who's Who, because CP0 practically is said outright, we gotta take out Who's Who. So if CP0 wants Who's Who dead, of course the 5 elders want him dead as well. Other people that come to mind, Orochi. As cowardly as Orochi is, as cowardly as he has been, to be in Wano for over 20 years, no doubt he knows some type of key information that could just screw up the entire world and expose the world government. So if I had to guess, I would bet that the 5 elders want Who's Who dead and Orochi for sure. And then anybody else, you know, that's up in the air. But for sure, I would bet on Orochi and Who's Who. And then the big ending. We see that there are ships stationed at a nearby sea by Wano. They're getting ready. Government ships are getting ready to go in to Wano. And then someone observes a giant shadow in the distance. And who could it be? Who is it? ZUNISHA. Why is ZUNISHA here? No idea. This is a major bombshell that they dropped on us. Like, I did not expect this. Why is ZUNISHA here? No idea. Could it be that either Momonosuke or Luffy called her without realizing it, and that's why ZUNISHA is here? Very possible. Now, one thing that we have to think about here. ZUNISHA is now in Wano, which means that the country of Zou is also in Wano. Now, what do we have here? We have 3 poneglyphs, 3 road poneglyphs, the red ones. We have 3 red poneglyphs in one location. We have Kaido's, Big Mom's, and ZUNISHA. Because you remember, the Straw Hats took a copy of Big Mom's poneglyph. Kaido is in possession. He is in ownership. He owns one of the poneglyphs as well. We have no idea where it could be, but he has one. And then, of course, Zou has another red poneglyph. That's 3 out of 4 that are in one specific location at this very moment, which is freaking dangerous, because that means if anybody were to gain this knowledge, it would turn things so much in their favor. 3 out of the 4 poneglyphs in one location, that is a recipe for destruction and disaster. Anybody could swoop in, take them, get the information, and then they only have one to figure out. There's so much happening. Where do other characters come in? When is Blackbeard going to show up? Is he even going to show up to Wano? He's gotta, right? I've been under the impression that Blackbeard is eventually going to show up to Wano, much like he did at Marineford. He might show up at the last second, but I feel like he's going to show up and he's going to cause terror. Also, now we have to speculate on Zunisha. What is Zunisha? We know that Zunisha was sentenced to walk the earth forever for a crime that he or she, is Zunisha a boy or girl? I don't know. For a crime that Zunisha committed back in the day, been sentenced to walk the earth forever as punishment and can only do other things under the command of Momonosuke, right? So, why is Zunisha here? Now I have a theory just out of the top of my head. Like, immediate reactions. The elders are talking about a devil fruit that is only a legend. It hasn't been awakened for centuries. And the government is trying to erase the name of that particular devil fruit from history. As they're talking, they show the panel of Zunisha. So are they talking about Zunisha? Did Zunisha eat a devil fruit? Is Zunisha a devil fruit himself, herself? Not doubt it. No. But could it be that Zunisha ate a devil fruit? Maybe. There's a lot of possibilities that could go into this. Is she a sea king that ate a fruit and that's why she could walk on water? Is Zunisha a giant that ate a devil fruit? What is Zunisha, and what is this devil fruit that that the elders are talking about right now? There's so much to chew on here. There's so much mystery, so much information. This is a crazy chapter. And now that Zunisha is here, what if she's the one to use the giant sword that's stuck at the entrance of Onigashima? Because that sword is massive. That is a massive sword that looks like would be fitting only for like a creature of Zunisha's size to use. You know, wrap the trunk around the sword, lift it, and just start freaking swinging it at all the government ships. Could it be that Zunisha is the one that's going to lift the sword and destroy everything? Might be possible. Is Zunisha Joy Boy? Doubt it. But I'm just saying things that are coming to my head. Rapid reactions. Crazy chapter. Great chapter. I loved it. This was a good one.